Hey Alyssa, it's Josh here. Sorry it's taken me so long to do the video, but if you've been watching the last couple of videos, like I've said, I've been really busy. Well, I was busy, and then I just got lazy. You know how it is. I got kind of like out of step so I stopped making the videos for a little while, and then I got to where I'm like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow comes, I'll do it the next day, blah blah. Turned out to be like a month and like a half. So I'm back. I really am back, and I'm back for good. I've decided that on Saturdays, I'm gonna be doing my video blog, and I've also decided now on Fridays, I'm gonna be doing my video to you, like every week, whether you do one or not. I hope you do one. So I'm just gonna start off by answering your questions from your last video. Uh, what animal would I be if I could be one? Or even remember middle school at all? It would be a squirrel monkey. I have been and always will be obsessed with monkeys. I love them. They're just amazing. Basically, our cousins, according to scientists. What would be my ideal home? What would it look like? I don't know about the entire house. I just know that at some point I want to get a room, like an entire media room. Well, really two rooms. One room would be like a life size, like a full size movie theater with like seats and everything, a giant screen that could serve as my TV or for my movie center because I'm going to watch like thousands upon thousands of horror movies in that. The other room would be a media room, which is like I would have like two computer monitors hooked up to one computer so I could like stretch it, maybe even three monitors, and I'd have like at least two TVs so that way I could watch TV and play video games at the same time. And I'd have it set up to where if I wanted to, I could do all three at the same time because I like to multitask with stuff like that. I don't play my Wii a lot because I like having the TV going at the same time as I play video games, and it doesn't really work out, because I can only do one at a time. So if I had two TVs, I could totally work it out. Um, so those are my two ideal rooms in whatever the rest of the house looks like. I just hope I have those. What would my ideal future be? I'm going to give it to you what I want it to look like by the time I'm 30, 35. By the time I'm 30, I want to have worked for Nickelodeon for a total of 5 years after completing some form of animation degree at some college, hopefully Full Sail University in Florida. Um, After I work for Nickelodeon for 5 years, I want to start up my own company, my own animation company, and hopefully have it be really successful. And once it is, appoint a president to run the company for me, someone I can trust, who will know their place and be able to take direction from me. And also, I want to go into other forms of business, like start other companies, so that way I'd have different places in different forms of business, so that way if one thing fails, I wouldn't just go bankrupt. I'd have many, many investments. And by the time I want to do all that, at least by the time I want to at least start my animation company by the time I'm 30. And I hope someday to meet a beautiful girl who can love me and just always wants to be with me, would never do anything to hurt me intentionally, never cheat on me or anything like that. And at some point, I want to have at least 2 kids, but no more than 4. Let me tell you why. Because I don't like just having 1 kid, because it's just like they're gonna grow up alone, wishing for a little brother or sister, and it's just they might turn out really bratty and spoiled because they get everything they want, and they have no one to talk to throughout their lives. And and 5 is just too much because it just seems like too much to me. And 4, the reason my ideal goal is 4, 2 boys, 2 girls. So that way they can kind of like have that sibling rivalry, but not with their same gender. Like the boys would pair up, they'd have each other's back, the girls would do the same, and it'd all be innocent family rivalry. Nobody would end up really hating each other. And that's just the way I see how kids kind of interact from my own experience, that 2 or 4 kind of works best. Not 3, because it's just like then it's most likely that 2 of them are going to pair up and the third one's going to be left out. And I don't like that. I would hate that myself for letting that happen. So those are the questions, and I hope to do all of that. At least be married by the time I'm 35. I want to at least be married by the time I'm 35. Let me just tell you what's been going on in my life. Nothing much right now. Like you said, you're having a hard time with physics. Well, physics is also kicking my butt pretty hard. It's the only class that I really want to exempt, but can't exempt. Right now I have a 60 because my teacher, I turned in one thing late, and a bunch of other people did too, and it brought their grades down, and she hasn't entered the late grades. So all of our grades are like 50s and 60s, and it sucks. But and there's one other lab going in, so if she had put those 2 in, I could have exempted, and that sucks. But I guess I gotta live with it. I exempted pre-cal, which I have an A in, for whatever reason. English had to exempt something. It was easy. And U.S. history, just because, again, fill up those classes. Just fill up the exemptions so that way I have less tests to take. Besides exemptions, oh, what you said about your scary movies, like your all-time favorite one, Saw series is really good. I like your pick. I've only seen Saw 1 through 4. I have yet to see 5, 6, and 7. So I'm kind of trying to figure that out because my grandparents are not really okay with me seeing rated R movies, but they understand that I love scary movies, and they're fine with me seeing them as long as there's no like sex involved. And yeah, I just love scary movies, all of them. I don't care what's in it, the subject matter, but as long as it's a decent topic, not like something stupid like trying to think of a stupid scary movie. Oh, I Know What You Did Last Summer. That it was an okay movie, but when it came to subject matter, it wasn't very good. And the whole plot was just like really kind of dumb. Cause just like, oh, this guy's dead, or at least we thought he was dead. But now it turns out he is dead, and it's this other guy, and it turns out this guy killed that guy, and it's just like, what? It's not confusing, it's just kind of stupid. And then the sequel, oh my god. It's called I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. It's called I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, and it's just like horrible. Just really, really bad. And then there's a third one. I can't remember the name. It's something like I'll Never Forget What You Did Last Summer, or I'll Always Remember. It's not even the same people. It's such a dumb thing because the dude from the first two, the main killer, he comes back in the third movie, but he's dead and he's like a ghost zombie type thing, and he starts killing people, and it's just like, what? I just they went way too far. I saw the fourth Scream movie. Really good. Better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be stupid, but it was just like awesome. I'm getting off topic. What I've been doing. Bowling's going good. That's about it. I have a TSA party next week. I hope I can stay longer than what it looks like right now, because my brother has a band concert that same night, and my grandparents are like, as soon as it's over, we're leaving, and you're either with us or not. And it's just like, I doubt it's going to go longer than maybe 7 or 8, and I know the TSA party is going to go longer than that. But we're doing it right after this door decorating contest that that TSA sponsoring, where all the teachers decorate their doors and we judge it, and whoever's the winner gets a free banner made by the club. Second place gets a poster made by the club, and third place gets like stickers or something like that. That's really all that's going on for me right now. I had one thing on my mind a second ago, but I can't remember. I don't know if you checked out my music video in ASL. The quality was alright before I uploaded it to YouTube. For some reason, it got really, really fuzzy. So I'm thinking about changing the format, and maybe it'll work better. I don't know. I'm gonna see if it'll help. But sorry the video was a little long. I will try and be shorter in the future. I just had a lot to talk about because it's been a while. Let me try and ask you some questions off of the top of my head. What's your favorite school subject? I don't know. What do you want to be when you grow up? I guess would be the best option. I don't know if I already asked you that or something. I don't know. What do you want to be when you grow up? That's pretty much it. So, thanks for watching, Alyssa. We need to hang out again sometime, because it's just like, you were one of my best friends. It's been so long, and honestly, I miss you. This is good, keeping up with each other like this, but it's not enough. We gotta hang out. Text me. Alright. See ya.